Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I am an addiction recovery coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share this about substance abuse, and let me be crystal clear with you to leave an everlasting impact. Imagine being buried alive. Let's say you're in the coffin, but you also know you're not dead. You don't know how to open the coffin and push the enormous weight of the dirt above the lid. You think about giving up and waiting for death to arrive. But then you think to yourself, maybe if I bang on the lid, I might unsettle the dirt, and maybe someone standing by the grave might notice and start digging their way down to help me. This is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help, you know you can't do it on your own, but you don't know where to turn for help. In reality, there are people standing by your grave that could have helped you, but you don't know that. You think about dying right now, today. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be great at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever cross your mind that by abusing drugs and alcohol that maybe you might take your own life? You might hurt the people you love most. You will most definitely have a high risk of overdose by abusing drugs and alcohol. With this, I leave one last thought with you. Don't be that person in the coffin, banging on the lid, hoping that maybe someone standing by the grave might notice and start digging their way to help them. Be the person that reaches out and screams for help right now. If you have addiction issues, whether it's alcohol or drugs, you have low self-esteem issues, you have depression issues, you have any sort of issues in life, be the person that screams out looking for help, screaming for help. Don't be the person that's just going to lay there and wait for death to arrive. You can call me at 844-405-HELP, and I will help you take your life back before your life is totally gone. There are people like Larry Geis from the Geis Academy of 516-458-2741. That's 516-458-2741. People like Larry Geis are addiction recovery coaches, life coaches, like me. He will help you take back your life. You can Google him at www.odysseyconsultant.org. That's www.odysseyconsultant.org. Larry Geis will walk with you from the beginning through the middle, all the way to a plan for the end. Larry, as I, always tell our clients, it doesn't matter where you went, where you came from. It doesn't. Hopefully you learned a lot, but it doesn't matter where you came from. What matters is that you're here, reaching out for help today, and letting us set up a plan for your today and for your tomorrow. But you need to reach out. Don't be that person in the coffin laying there banging on the lid, waiting for death to arrive. Call Larry at 516-458-2741. Let Larry Geis help you take back your life. GlobalEyeglasses.com. They are focused on saving you money. Folks, if you need eyeglasses and you want to focus on seeing my videos, all you need to do is go to www.globaleyeglasses.com and view over 1,200 frames. They're plastic, metal, they're half frames, full frames. There are lenses like progressives, transitions. There are lenses like photochromatics. There are lenses like polycarbonate, which is shatterproof, high index, which is a thinner lens. All available at globaleyeglasses.com. What you need to do is you need to reach out to them and take a look at their eyeglasses. And if you need help placing your order, you can always text me at 631-599-0218. I've been in the optical industry for over 30 years, and I can help you. 631-599-0218, and I can help you place your order at globaleyeglasses.com. But go to www.globaleyeglasses.com and let them focus on saving you money. Today's topic, folks, 16 tips for living a happy life starting right now. That's right now. It doesn't matter your age, how much money you have, your bank account, your marital status, or what you do for a living. We all want to be more successful in our lives. Of course, defining success is different for each and every one of us. But here are 16 proven ways that can make you more productive, happy, and have a successful life. Number one is you have to be committed. No matter what your goals you have set in your life, you have to be committed to follow through on those goals. It's through commitment, and you'll continue to make improvements needed to better yourself. Number 2, people care about you, not your success. Let's be honest, people don't care about your expensive clothing you wear, or how big your house is, or your car that you drive. If anything, people might be jealous of that. That's not to say that they don't respect your achievements or passions. That's what they want to see most is, how did you get that big house? How did you get that beautiful car? Tell them how you were able to do that. Number 3, be grateful every single day. Being grateful can result in feeling better about your life, more enthusiasm, and more willingness to help others. Being grateful may even reduce coronary artery disease. Take the time to write down what you're grateful for each and every day, and if you want to share them with me, you can text them to me at 631-599-0218. That's 631-599-0218. Let me just move my microphone. I'm getting a little feedback. There we go. That's better. Number 4, take action. In the article in The Atlantic, authors Katie Kay and Claire Shipman share studies on the confidence gap between men and women. The researchers discovered that confidence is just as important as competence. It was concluded in the article that taking action bolsters one's belief in the ability to succeed. Number 5, money can't buy happiness. Money cannot buy happiness. That's a proven fact. Happiness, by its definition, is to have a cheerful, stress-less life. Just because you're earning 6 figures doesn't mean that you are necessarily content in life. Sure, money is obviously needed to survive in life, to go through life, paying our bills, and to help our children. And it makes a lot of things a lot easier. But you should be focusing on your passion, and how much your paycheck is should not matter. Number 6, don't take rejection personally. At some point, we all face rejection in life. Instead of taking it personally, use it as a learning experience. I always say use it as a springboard. Number 7, have a backup plan. You never know when an unexpected is going to happen. But when it does happen, you're surrounded by chaos. Be prepared. Being prepared for the worst case scenario can at least make things a whole lot chaotic while you're going through it. Number 8, improve your social skills. The people who are both smart and socially adept earn more than today's workforce than similarly endowed workers from 1980. Get a social skill going. Number 9, travel. Traveling is a great way to develop person's character and become more open-minded. Additionally, while traveling is a great way to get away from your daily grind, it also helps you appreciate what you have back at home when you get there. Number 10, don't multitask. If you're feeling constantly burnt out, it's probably because you're doing too much at one time. When you switch away from one primary task to another, you're increasing the time it takes to finish the task by an average of 25%. Number 11, embrace a growth mindset. We have 2 mindsets, fixed and growth. A fixed mindset assumes that our character, intelligence, and creative ability static. A growth mindset, however, thrives on challenge and sees failure not as evidence of unintelligence, but as heartening springboard for growth and for stretching our existing abilities. Number 12, balance work and life. When work interferes with life, it can result in employees getting burnt out and decreases base morale in the office. While this may not be an option for employees, it proves that everyone needs time away from the office. If you are able to spend less time in the office by working remotely or having flexible hours, you should be able to be productive in both your personal and your professional life. Number 13, don't hold grudges. There is really no need to hold a grudge. It can mentally wear you out and make you a miserable person. And doesn't life seem to go a whole lot smoother when you're not angry and you go through life appreciating things? Number 14, stick it out. Grit is passion and preference for very long-term goals. Grit is having stamina. Grit is sticking with your future day in, day out, not just for the week, not just for the month, not just for the year, but for years to come. And working really hard to make the future a reality. Grit is living life like a marathon, not a sprint. Number 15, live in the moment. You can't change the past and you have no control of the future. Live in the moment, enjoy what's in front of you right now, today. When you're busy making too many plans, you're causing stress that prevents you from enjoying the present time you're living. And number 16 is take care of yourself and help others. According to Mark Snyder, a psychologist and head of Center for Study of the Individual Society at the University of Minnesota, quote unquote, people who volunteer tend to have a higher self-esteem, psychological well-being, and happiness, unquote. These are the 16 tips for having a happy life starting today, right now. It doesn't matter your age, how much money you have, or your bank account, your marital status, or what you do for a living. We all want to be more successful in life. Of course, defining success is different for each one of us. But here are 16 proven ways that can make you more productive, happy, and have a successful life. Number 1 was be committed. You have to be committed no matter what your goal you set, what your passion is. Be committed to achieve your goal, achieve your passion. Commitment, whether it's goals, passion, relationships, obligations. Commitment is the key of a successful life. Number 2, people care about you, not your success. When people see you with that beautiful house and that gorgeous car you're driving, they probably are going to ask you, how, what did you have to do to get that? Teach them. Tell them. Don't brag what you have. Tell them how you got what you have to give them the opportunity to get what you have. Number 3, be grateful. Being grateful can result in feeling better about your life, more enthusiasm and willingness to help others. When you are grateful for that house, for your car, for your relationship, for your health, that will show to others. Walk with a smile. Number 4, take action. Taking action bolsters one's beliefs in the ability to succeed. Number 5, money can't buy happiness. Money really cannot buy happiness. You can buy happiness by acting and feeling happy daily. Even during down times in our lives, there's always a brighter side to each and everything. I always say the glass is half full, not half empty, and 6 or a half a loaf of bread is better than no loaf. Number 7, don't take rejection personally. We have all faced rejection. Rejection is just a springboard to learn and do better. Number 7, have a backup plan. I always say we are like chipmunks. We need to store our cheeks with our nuts. In our case, it would be with our money, because you never know, your car might break down, and if you overspent your money, you won't have money for a repair. No matter what crisis you face in life, be prepared. Have a backup plan. Number 8, improve your social skill. Try to be more sociable with your neighbors, your friends, even on social networks. Number 9, travel. Traveling is a great way to develop a person's character, and all the traveling you might do and you've been working on your character makes you appreciate coming home to what you have. Number 10, don't multitask. For every time you jump from one project to the next project, you are eliminating 25% of time from the original project. Embrace growth mindset is number 11. We have 2 mindsets, fixed and growth. A fixed mindset assumes that our character, intelligence, and creative ability are static, and a growth mindset, however, thrives on challenge and sees failure not as evidence of unintelligence, but as a heartening springboard for growth and for stretching our existing abilities. Number 12 is balance work and life. All of us, no matter who you are, whether you're sitting in the office watching me or you're at your other job or whatever, you need to separate your work from your personal life. Don't take the office home. Don't take home to the office. Number 13, don't hold grudges. Grudges are no good. If somebody has wronged you, forgive them for you, not for them, but for you, so you can move on. Number 14, stick it out. Grit is a passion and preference for long-term goals. Grit is having stamina. Grit is sticking with your future day in, day out, not for the week, not for the month, but for years to come. And grit is living life like a marathon, not like a sprint. And number 15, live in the moment. You can't change the past, and you have no control of the future. Live for right now. People like Larry Geis at 516-458-2741 will help you come up with a plan for your today's life. And number 16, take care of yourself and then help others. According to Mark Snyder, a psychologist and head of the Center for Study of the Individual and Society of the University of Minnesota, quote unquote, says, people who volunteer tend to have higher self-esteem, psychological well-being, and happiness. Folks, it all starts on talking up. If you have issues with drugs and alcohol, if you have low self-esteem issue, depression issue, gambling addiction issues, any addiction issues, be the person that reaches out and says, I need help. People will appreciate you a lot more than living in the closet and doing your whatever drugs and alcohol, whatever else you might be doing. Reach out. Don't be that person like I read in the beginning, in the coffin, banging on a lid, hoping for someone to hear you and waiting for death to arrive. Be the person that shouts out and says, hey, I need help. I have alcohol issues. I need help. I have drug issues. I need help. I'm very depressed. I need help. All it is for you to reach out. And people like myself and Larry Geis and thousands of other life coaches, addiction and recovery coaches are out here waiting for you to reach out to us. 844-405-HELP is my hotline number, or my text is 631-599-0218. I'm standing by waiting for you. I don't know where you are. You know how to reach me. But I do know that the long arm of my videos will reach maybe at least one watching me. It could be you. All of us have some sort of issue. No matter what your issue is, reach out to someone. You might not need an addiction recovery coach. You might not need a life coach. You might just need the shoulder of a friend or a family member. But no matter what your issue is, reach out to someone and say, hey, can we sit down? I need to talk to you. And try to figure out a game plan to make your life better. Take your life back today before your life is gone. Folks, I hope to God, no matter where you are watching me, that you have the best day of your life. But I hope and I pray, no matter where you are watching me, that you have a sober rest of your life. And may you continuously reach out to other people with a smile, with being helpful. Reach out to other people by letting them lean on you during troubled times. And if you are one of those people that are having troubled time, reach out to someone so that one of us, life coach, addiction recovery, one of us can help you. Call me at 844-405-HELP and let me help you take your life back.